Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Messi, and it's Vieira. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Ah, he's given it away! Mbappe! Big chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's the chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Pull it. Shot could be on. A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added up. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Al Nassr go into the lead. Can he spark a counter here? That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw. Vieira.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Japan finding their passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Crossed in early. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rummenigge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. He gets big, and he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Al Nassr take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
So, another set play.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. Messi. Hullet.
3 minutes at a time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fiddles it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. Hullet. Oh, that's neat. And here's Messi. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Al Nassr are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. And that is a little undercooked. Al Nassr do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Great chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. De Jong. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Hits one! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pull it. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's played him through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. Al Nassr do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pull it. Pass is just off target.
Substitution for Japan, number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Neymar. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15, Bale. Number 10,
Maldini.
Messi.
Guti.
Coming on the field, number 14.
There they go, hunting again.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. Schneider, and now the breakaway. David Villa going face-to-face with his great rival. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Guti. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no...
Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Gets the shot away! He scores! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Alonso. And he's had a hit! Al Nassr have their second corner now. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that is rather wayward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. Cantona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. And it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Owen! He has What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rafael Leao finds himself offside.
Al Nassr merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that's a key interception. Edmilson gets it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Deftly away. Thuram.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's searching through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Owen! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chiellini. He's not got that quite right. Lam. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafael Leao! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Al Nassr take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we're done. Al Nassr pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already... Oh, he's... Rummenigge! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Grafenberg. And Messi! Hullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram is charging up on the overlap. Now it's Messi. Foot in. Rummenigge chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. It's Hullet. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. First quarter of an hour gone. Rummenigge. That's an excellent interception. Araujo clears. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. That is a great... Now the finish! Gravenberg could move up a gear here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Thuram. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi, and he's in on Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive. Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say...
Real chance! Oh, that's a fine interception. So what can they make of this? That is a great pick out, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, nice touch. Gravenberg.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bale! And they win it back again. Rummenigge. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Hullet. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Gravenberch.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Mbappe. Thuram. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that has been cleared. Hullet. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Vieira. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here. Al Nassr do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's having a good look here. Messi! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rummenigge. Now there's a fine ball. Thuram gets good distance on it. Oh, the shot could be on here. Real chance here. Gravenberch.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lovely feet. Gravenberch. That has been knocked clear. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move.
The attendance for this match was 71,800.
Just about up to the hour now. And that shot at goal! It's in!
Al Nassr clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Japan, number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
22,
Al Nassr get themselves back into contention.
15,
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
number 11, Owen, number 20, Romario. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Chiellini cuts it out. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Japan, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 13. Substitutions taking place.
He gets big! And that has been clubbed away.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he was quick to react.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chiellini can get it clear. And Sané! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall! And the lead stays intact, just.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Good effort from distance. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's Romario. And here's Owen. Schneider. De Jong. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thuram makes the interception.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Schneider goes steaming forward, and he's intervened well there. Romario. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Edmilson. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.